Meantime, tonight, more signs that it is becoming harder to afford living expenses in the Queen City.
This is kind of staggering here. A new study says that a single person needs to make nearly $100,000 a year. Many of us, we know, don't make that. So it's more than the average person even makes.
Yeah, and tonight, the rising cost of living has many folks asking, where's the money? WCNC Charlotte's Julia Kaufman takes a closer look.
If you feel like you're pinching pennies to get by in Charlotte, you're not alone. As the growing city grapples with the rising cost of living, one money expert has advice on how to get by. In Charlotte, to live a comfortable lifestyle, a single adult needs to make more than $92,000 a year. But the median household income is barely over $78,000. That's according to a new study by Go Banking Rates.
Most people here have seen that housing prices have just skyrocketed in the last couple of years.
The first part of living comfortably, according to the study, is covering basic expenses.
Nobody can really afford to live here comfortably.
But renters like Abaya Johnson say that's hard to do with rising rent prices.
Nobody should be thinking, oh, let me not eat for 3 days so I can pay my rent. It's just not fair.
The study went by the rule that your rent should be no more than half of your income.
Really try to aim for less than 30% of your total income for your rent. If you're going above that, it is going to really feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck.
Money coach Bernadette Joy says you'll spend most of your income on housing, so you may want to consider downsizing.
It might be worth it to get a smaller apartment if you work from home, for example, that you can use the amenities and not feel like you need a separate space for your desk.
The study says living comfortably also means having money for leisure, savings, and investment opportunities. But Joy says it's important not to get ahead of yourself when investing.
Wait until you have at least 1 month's worth of what I call a contingency fund rather than an emergency fund. And so that's your basic living expenses actually sitting inside your checking account.
Joy says she actually went from being a homeowner back to a renter because it made more sense for her financially. And it's something to consider for other people who don't have children or who may be single. In South End, Julia Kaufman, WCNC Charlotte.